Abundance. Welcome to Gigi's House of Wellness. Please like, subscribe, and share if this message resonates with you, or if you've clicked on my video, it is not by chance. I most likely have a message to share with you, but I'm coming from my own experiences throughout me today, for example, and I just like to share some things. And I'm honestly, this is therapy for me, and I'm not only speaking to someone, I'm speaking to myself in particular. And I just hope this message gets to whoever is in need. Today, I'd like to talk about taking things personally, which is to not take things personally. It's the second agreement in the book, The Four Agreements. This is a very good book. I read it once, and then last year for my grandson's homeschool, we read it together. So this is like one of the first books he read as a second grader. And it's by Don Miguel Ruiz. And it just speaks of how selfish we are when we take certain things personal that people are saying, because we're making ourselves more important than the message or the person who's speaking. So it's good to not take anything personal, and listen to the message. And if there's a lesson in that message that another person is saying to you, receive it. But other than that, if someone's attacking you verbally, it's not a message for you, it's a message for them. It doesn't become about you until you actually consider that maybe they're speaking ill of you and you're taking it to heart and personally. Even when someone says good things about you, you don't have to take it personally. You just let people speak and let it resonate where it is. You don't have to absorb it. You don't have to carry it with you. You can leave it where they spoke it and move forward. So many times, as I said in previous posts, we dwell on our thoughts on a negative subject when we could just move on and maybe focus on something more positive. That is what brought me to doing this recording today, because I've had several conversations with people today where I had to step back and not take it personally. Let the person vent, say what they want to say. I don't have to take anything to heart what's going on in somebody else's life and in their mind. Another thing I would like to speak about is the Deepak Chopra book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And law number 2 is the law of giving and receiving. I've noticed a lot of times that people take and look at givers as pushovers, or maybe being a selfless person. Sometimes it could be looked upon as a weakness, when oftentimes the most giving people and the people with open hearts are the strongest people, and they're powerful because they don't let selfish reasons stop them from caring for others. Believe me, the world wouldn't go around if there weren't people who cared. No one would feel loved if everybody was sitting up thinking of their self all the time. There are those of us who are here to care for others, and it's often taken as a negative thing. And if you're a giver and you love people, please know you are very special and the world needs you. So the law of giving and receiving are both needed. And when we talk about currency, our word for money, it derives from the Latin word meaning to run or flow. Money is a symbol of the life energy. We give the life energy we receive as a result of the service we provide to others. Like a river, money must keep flowing, otherwise it begins to clog and stagnate. Circulation keeps it alive and vital. If we stop the circulation of life energy, if our intention is to hold on to our money and hoard it, we stop its circulation back into our lives. The intention behind our giving and receiving is the most important thing. When we act of giving, it is joyful. When it is unconditional and from the heart, then the energy behind the giving increases many times over. But if we give grudgingly, there is no energy behind that giving. If we feel we are lost something through the act of giving, then the gift is not truly given, and it will not cause increase. So majority of the time when you are giving, you are participating in the law of increase, because everything you give comes back to you multiplied. And a lot of people are only looking at what they get out of a certain situation. You've cut off the line of circulation once you've done that. Because yeah, there is an equivalent exchange for everything, but everything's not monetary all the time. Abundance is abundant. And that leads me to the next portion of this chapter. Abundance has material expression, but what is really circulating is consciousness. Even the thought of giving, the thought of blessing, or a simple prayer has the power to affect others. We are bundles of thought in a thinking universe, and thought has the power to transform. And whenever you meet someone, just silently send that person a blessing. Anything you give doesn't have to be anything of the scene. We can give good vibes, good thoughts to people without them even knowing. And that's going to come back to you tenfold, because you're thinking of something positive for somebody else. There is nothing you lack, because your essential nature is one of pure potentiality and infinite possibilities. Because the source of all wealth is the field of pure potentiality that knows how to fill every need. So to experience the law of giving and receiving, give a gift to everyone you encounter, be it a compliment, a flower, or a prayer. This will begin the process of circulating the joy and affluence in your life and in the lives of others. Gratefully receive every gift that life offers you. Be open to receiving, whether it be a material gift from others, a compliment, or a prayer. Silently wish everyone you encounter happiness, joy, and laughter. By giving and receiving the gifts of caring, affection, appreciation, and love, you will keep wealth circulating in your life. So I want to mention how this YouTube channel is a way of me giving. Not only did I just feel better just by telling myself these few things from these 2 small books, but I know that someone's going to see this and they're going to feel better just by hearing that being open and receiving gifts is also a very abundant act. And just thinking of abundance for somebody else is going to send abundance to you in certain ways. Everything we get is not going to be monetarily a monetary return. Some things are gifts of affection or a kind gesture, helping someone clean something in their house, their car, just being available for someone, listening to someone whose heart is broken. That is a simple sign. That is a gift. We are all here to be gifts for each other. I know the world is cold and there's some very deceitful people out there, but honestly, there's a lot of good. And that's what we should focus on, the good and the good thoughts and the good things that we could do for each other. So that is pretty much what I wanted to cover. And please subscribe, like, and share. And thank you.